Ziggy X. I got one.
Hi, my name is Olivia.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Zixuan.
I'm Ziyun.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
And we are doing The Power of Liking. I hope you enjoy our presentation.
The power of liking begs the question, how can I like this person? This is achieved through many different ways, such as personalization, empathy, and compliments, and the 3 R's. We chose to test the power of liking by focusing specifically on personalized attention, but also to touch on the 3 criteria briefly as well.
Our research question is, does creating personalized attention create a higher level of satisfaction for people during one-on-one interaction?
In order to test the power of liking, we conducted interviews in which we divided 15 people into 3 groups. In the interviews, we asked basic questions such as, are you employed? What's your major? Do you like your major? How's your course load? And what do you think of Uvic?
We purposely asked our subjects questions that were easy to answer and required little thinking in order to standardize the interview process. We also asked questions not related to our subject of study so that the subjects wouldn't suspect that they were being quizzed on their interactions.
After each interview, the subject was asked to fill out the short questionnaire, which allowed them to rate how they think their interview went.
The questionnaire include questions such as the first one is how well do we think the interaction went? The second one, did you feel connected to the interviewer? Number 3 is how comfortable did you feel giving your answers? Number 4 is would you consider being interviewed again? These questions were all answered on a scale of 1 to 5 with a grade total of 20.
We felt that these questions would represent how the subjects felt after their interviews. They also were easily quantifiable because we chose to use a rating system which would give us concrete data.
Group A was our control group. The interviewer introduced themselves but was not particularly friendly or empathetic towards the subject.
Group B was the first variable group in which we introduced some personalized attention, such as using the subject's name in the interview, and also expressed some empathy by creating dialogue with the interviewee.
With Group C, we introduced using the same personalized attention introduced with Group B, but at the end, we also had the interviewer compliment the subject on their performance in the interview.
In the experiment, we expected the rating of Group B and C to be significantly higher than Group A, with Group C being the highest.
So looking at our finding on the questionnaire, our results were pretty much the same as we expected. Group A averaged at 1650 out of 20, and Group B averaged at 1875 out of 20, and the Group C averaged at 19 out of 20.
We were not surprised by the results we received because we based our assignment on what we've learned in class and on how people react in real-life scenarios.
Although we didn't have specific expected data, we assumed that Group A would have the lowest score and that Group B and C would be somewhat the same, but Group C would have this highest score.
The limitations of our study would include our sample since it is not necessarily representative because it only included Uvic students. Another limitation would be the subjects having previously held notions of being interviewed.
Our limitations include the fact that we did not use a business-minded scenario to test the power of liking. Our test is more psychological. Although business and psychology can be blended together, we can conclude whether or not the power of liking is something that will work when we try to sell a product or service. However, it is important in a business to be able to make good relationships, and we have tested that through the power of liking. This can be achieved.
The implication of our results mean that the power of liking is indeed a tool that can be used when interacting with people in the business world and in everyday life to create good relationships with people. In all, we learned that the power of liking can and should be used to create happiness for customers and create success for employees and businesses.
Thanks for watching.